Hi everybody, it's Haley. Welcome back for Your Turn to Die, part 11. And I'm really excited to get back to this after the holiday. And on that note, I just want to say that whether you're enjoying this time of year or if you're really struggling, I know there's a lot of estrangement and loneliness, fear, and it's all very real, and I want to extend my heart out to you and say that I really hope that we can at least end this year on a little bit more of a joyful note. Yeah, anything to help your spirits remain fortified and resilient. So just want to say also that thank you for watching these. I am really enjoying making these videos. It's something I've always wanted to do for like 15 years, and it's bringing me so much happiness to do it. I love the whole process. I love playing, I love commentating, editing, making the thumbnails. So yeah, I hope maybe this is a little bit of a reprieve from the hardship going on. So that all said, I will indulge my desire to complete the friendship game with Maple, because I failed to do that and I realized, oh, I don't have to fill the whole friendship meter up all the way. So I've gone ahead and worked back up from another save to just right before we get to that point. So yeah, I'm gonna start from there. I'll show y'all just the little bit of extra that there is with completing the game with Maple, and then we'll fast forward to where we left off last time. I made all the same choices, so yeah. Anyway, it's been almost 3 minutes, so let's get into it. Hey, let's reconcile. Come on, shake hands. Reconcile? We did something really awful to you. I want to apologize. Sorry. But look, we really need that ID card. There's this cagey person whose life is on the line. Alright, Anzu. You'll give it back later, right? I should have trusted you. I'm glad no one got hurt. Maple. Now we're all friends again. Maple entrusted the ID card to me. Thank you, Maple. It hurts. Maple. Run, everyone. I can't. She's still acting strange. I'll kill you. No! Run, everyone! No way, we can't get away. Damn it, enough of this shit. Just doing whatever you please. I'm gonna smash you. Dumbass, get away! Don't be a chicken. Her attacks come from the back. If I just close the distance, they don't mean shit. I'll crush that head of yours. Kuramata! Run to floor 5. Grab my shoulder, Kuramata. Hurry! Oh! Alright, so now we will fast forward I'll go ahead and complete this and we'll pick up where we left off before, where we need to go find Kanna and Kurumada. So, yeah. Okay, we're back. And I believe this is where we left off last time. So Kurumada and Kanna are gone, so we gotta find out where they are. But first I'm gonna check around. The victim videos are playing back endlessly. Let's watch one of them. I don't like it, but whose video should I watch? Ranmaru? Ugh. Damn it. This is awful. Why did this happen to me? Is there someone there? There is, right? Answer me. Am I gonna die? This sucks ass. Seriously? Sure, my life was pretty boring, and I didn't care about the future. But now? Ain't it strange? Doesn't hurt at all. When I'm bleeding this much from my gut, why doesn't it hurt? Doesn't feel like I'm really dying. Hey, am I still alive? Hey. The video ends here. Let's watch Hinako's video. Worthless. You had to die so easily. Struggle some more. Cling to life. Put up a miserable resistance. A boring human. A worthless life. I don't need your damn clothes. You did this? Sure did. You mortified? Regretful? I was just wanting to die. Thank you. Huh? Huh? What? You should be miserable. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is pissing me off. I'm pissed off. Suffer. Go to hell. Go to hell. You're gonna regret thanking me. Video ends here. Saw Hinako's tights, but not her face or the rest of her body like we did with Ranmaru. Alright, let's watch Kurumada's video. Damn it, you gotta be shitting me. Don't screw with me, god damn it! I'm gonna kill you, all you bastards who set this up are dead. You hearing me? I'm gonna slaughter you. Damn it, damn it. I kill every single one of you who's treating me like this. Oh, pieces of shit. Please. I can't move any further. Stop it. The walls. The walls. The video ends here. Let's watch Anzu's. No, what is this? I can't move my legs. 10 seconds until the end of the first trial. Oh, why are you doing this to me? I've had it with this trial stuff. I don't get it. Mom, Dad, somebody, help me. Time is up. The device will activate shortly. In commemoration, you may say some final words. Stop! I don't want to die! Hurts. Video ends here. It's so sad. It's so sad when people cry out for their parents. Let's watch Hayasaka's, though we did see it when we were in the room where Miley's doll was just there inactive back in chapter 2. Hey, help me! Please! I didn't know! I didn't know anything! You're listening there, aren't you? Help me! Hey, say something back. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Why is this necessary? I thought it was decided. I've got no qualms. I just want to live in peace. Oh, don't tell me. We were all gathered for her sake. They're a Cheetah-win. Damn you. I'll kill you. All you organization members. And Sarah Cheetah-win. I'll curse your name from hell. Ah! The video ends here. So he said, all you organization members and Sarah Cheetah-win. So does that indicate that she's not considered part of the organization? Alright. Let's watch Mai's video. Help! No, no, no! Why? Why does this have to happen? How can I possibly know which one's right? Can't do it! I can't fire these things! Ow! What? The collar's tightening! Stop it! I can't breathe! I'll fire! Stop it! The video ends here. Mai's wearing gloves there. They really complete her outfit. Yeah, red gloves. That's right. Ranger was wearing them. We'll come back to Ranger's outfit another time and point out what all I've observed of the clothes they picked up. Apparently, Ranger did not want Hinako's clothes. He did not like her. So that's interesting. And in his character portrait, you couldn't see below the knee. Interesting. So the locker's here open with the ID card, meow? Let's look around for that charger. What's this? A lantern? Obtained a lantern. Small lantern with a switch. What might happen when you turn it on? Turn on. I have kind of a bad feeling. Should I really turn this on? Turn on. I'll flip this switch. Fix this, Sarah. Do you hear a noise, Wolf? A noise? Yeah, the door closed, Wolf. Hang on, another trap? That's too dang many. Not good. At this rate, it'll go like before. I don't like this, meow. Not again. What are we dealing with this time? Meow, the whole room's attacking us, Woof. Calm down, Jin. I'm here, believe in me. Fix it, Sarah. Huh? Shining the light on the lockers is making something show up. No idea what it means, though. Is this a hint for solving the puzzle? Items fell out of the lockers. A whole bunch of stuff fell down, Meow. What are we supposed to do with this? Bug catching net. A net used to catch insects, best used while you're still a kid who likes bugs. A bell to be hung on a wall and rung. It has a fancy sound, but it's also very loud. A dial-based padlock. If you don't have the code, no amount of force will be able to remove it. A replica of a human skull. Has a real heft to it. Okay. Palette, a board to put paints on when painting. The paints are all shiny. Red siren, a siren emitting a glaring red light, takes effect when it's installed on a car. Items fell out of the lockers. Tennis ball, a yellow, slightly fuzzy ball. It has a softness that makes it usable for massages. Trophy, an ornament awarded to the winner of some competition. Cool to display, but troubling to dispose of. Boxing glove, a red glove to protect your fists, made of sturdy leather. Baguette, long and aromatic French bread. It's stiff due to poor preservation. A book packed with lots of letters. On the back it says, "Please return on time." Big shogi king, a large king piece that you'd use in shogi. It has sharp corners, so it'd hurt to get hit with. Very, yeah. Items fell out. School bag, the kind of bag high school students use. These high-quality materials should last for years. Playing cards, a deck of 54 plastic playing cards. You can play alone or with a group, or do fortunes. Taxidermied fish, a crucian carp like you'd find in a river, taxidermied. Apparently recommended for beginner anglers. Broadcast mic, a stand-up microphone that takes sound in a wide area. Needs to be plugged in to use. Items fell out. Laptop computer, a computer lovingly used by modern workers. It's out of battery, so it won't turn on. Fancy cup, the kind of fancy cup girls tend to like. Seems like it'd shatter if treated roughly. Maybe boys would like a fancy cup too if they weren't subjected to gender roles from being in the womb. Anyway. Fire extinguisher can be sprayed at burning flames to put them out. This says it's good for 10 years. Pretty good. Stuffed panda. A cute stuffed toy panda. It's kind of scarily realistic upon a closer look. Alright. So yeah, that was, all the lockers were positioned according to the floor maps. So had to match them to the rooms. The force pulling on our collars weakened and the door opened. That was rough, meow. But I knew Big Sis Sarah would save us, woof. Everybody okay? Sure, somehow. Right, where's the charger? We didn't find it anywhere. Huh? The lockers. What? Another one of these trick doors? I don't want to go in there. We just have to enter. Somebody scout it out. We just have to enter. What other choice do we have? Sure enough. Slide whistle. Alright, go inside. Let's check it out. This place feels shady, meow. There are drawers on the desk. Open. There are documents inside. What's this? Some kind of instruction manual? Obtain the charger instruction manual. Yeah, it's all about the charger, meow. Which means the charger should be in here. Well, what's the note in the back, meow? Obtain some kind of note. It says game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. What could this be? It doesn't seem related to the charger. There's a safe on the floor. Huh? This has a place for a card too. Use the ID card. There's a photo inside. Eh? What's that? A photo? Isn't this... see the stripes? Good combination with Alice's character design. What? The woman in the photo, it's clearly... Ain't this me? The hell is this? When was this taken? This photo, you don't remember it? Why is it here? You don't remember it? Hell no! Well, I know that place though. It's a local cafe. Used to go there often with a band member. Who could have taken this photo? Creepy as shit, man. Let's use this light to look around more, meow. Jin switched on the lantern. Whoa! The hell do you mean false charges? It was an accident, it's true. Alice didn't kill him? Don't cry, Miss Reiko. Our organization can help you out. I'm your only ally. Whoa! Reiko! What in the world is it? Reiko! Did I really meet him? Huh? I saw Midori. We met in person and had a talk. Years ago. Big Sis Reiko. Why'd I forget? How could I? Ugh. Jin, sorry, but turn that lantern off for me. When I look into that light, my head hurts. Right. Is that okay, meow? Yeah, thanks. Are these our lost memories? Don't overdo it right now. Are these our lost memories? Could be. I feel like I'm this close to remembering more clearly. What could Reiko and Midori have possibly talked about? Maybe something similar happened to me. There's a big machine installed here. Is this the charger? Huh? It's not a drink machine? I'm super thirsty. I want a drink. Do they have any hot drinks? Don't carelessly start drinking anything. Sarah, could you show me that instruction manual? Here you go. Aha! Sure enough, the device there seems to be a large-scale charger. Really? Right, and with this manual, we should be able to use it. Alright, now we just have to bring the guy. The guy, not Kurumada. Let's go look for him, meow. Door seems to open easily. There could be a trap involved. I want to search this room first. Huh? It won't turn on. Is it broken? There's a dubious consent form on the blackboard. The painted over part is glowing from the light of the lantern. Try wiping it off. The paint won't come off by wiping or rubbing it. No good. I could read this if only there were some way to remove it. Some text got revealed. It says, "Watch out above. Careful when you're alone." I don't see anything on the ceiling. Out of the damn way. I'm gonna kill that damn maple. Please stop! Kanna, Kuramata! You guys, didn't you go save Mai and Kyutaro? You'll be killed. The elevator doesn't work. You'll be killed. Kuramata. Don't get in my damn way. Won't stand for being a loser. It's not like you're going to win. We found a way to save you. I don't need that crap. Kuramata, please believe us. Just calm down and listen. Defeat us, then you can go. Please believe us. We found a charger. We can save you, Kuramata. But really? Shut up. Stop getting in my way. I'm free to do what I want. Please, just cut it out. Right now, Kuramata, it's as if you're trying to die. Just like So was then. So did it to protect Kanna. And Kuramata, you're trying to protect all the dummies, aren't you? Huh? An obstructor's goal should be complete after they destroy one of you. And yet Maple's rampage didn't stop. Kuramata, you must think that's because she thinks you're still alive, right? That's why you're trying to die. No way. Shut up. Don't make up wild assumptions. But I don't want any more of that. Don't think it would be better if I died. Please, try to live, Kuramata. You want me to live? Damn it. I'll smash it. Even if I do charge, how long's it gonna last? I can hardly even walk anymore. Kanna will be your legs. Kanna lent Kuramata her shoulder to support him. I can't carry you fully, but I can give at least half support. Let's go, Kuramata. Let's take him to the room with the charger. I won't let him die. Aww. According to the manual, this can recharge one person to full charge. Kuramata. Let's charge his head. Let's charge his torso. His torso? Alright, let's connect him like the manual says. No, I'm fine. Kuramata, are you still? Just think about it. With this battery here, you could extend the others' lives, right? Huh? No, I don't need that. Eh? You're gonna die, aren't you? Aren't we allies? The dummies attached Kuramata to the battery. None of you idiots think things through. Should the guy who got himself injured like this be saying that? Hey, Sarah, listen. If a floor master meets their doppelganger, they die. Huh? Remember the unique info each of us got to hear? That's mine. Don't even know what it means. Besides, what's it matter to me? Why suddenly bring this up now? Just felt like it. Except, well, there goes the value of letting me live, I guess. So you're saying you want to protect the others? Huh? What? What? Is that how it is? Quiet, you. Ramada will be fine now. Now all that's left is Maple. We have to find a way to get downstairs. Do something about that damn person downstairs. Oh, again, I can recognize that Kuramada is like a lot of people. Misogynistic. Please stay put, Kuramada. I know, damn it. So these places are connected? Like the Midori's just like, they're kind of wiggling side to side. Oh, do you need the consent form? Midori. What's wrong? Reiko, please calm down. I know, but look. I gotta ask him about that photo. Something you want to say? Yeah, I remembered. I've met you before, ain't that right? This photo, you took it, didn't you? So you remembered. And it wasn't just once. We must have met a bunch of times. Before Alice's incident, and after it too, when you should have been dead. Strange things do happen. Back then, you made a request of me. What kind of request? I can't remember that yet. But still, that part doesn't matter. You set Alice up, you bastard. You made up this shitty murder case and pinned the crime on Alice. Reiko, please calm down. You get him. Please calm down. Don't stop her, Miss Sarah. I was thinking I'd call upon this. Eh? Something pierced the wall with a loud sound. What was that? A rocket punch. Cool, isn't it? He's mocking us. But if we got hit by something like that... Miss Reiko, you're saying that I fabricated my own death. Well then, what am I? I mean... Midori took the hand out from the wall. Just so we're clear, Miss Reiko, I'm deeply angry. Even I didn't plan for such an incident. It made me lose my seat in the death game that I was so looking forward to. I'd hoped to kill Alice for that by my own hands. Bastard. And also, you haven't properly remembered everything yet. That lantern, it'll reveal the truth for you. Go try it out. Not just on Miss Reiko, but on everyone. I couldn't get a word in. Shit. Still, I definitely think Seaweed Head framed Stripey, meow. Yeah, you're right. Alice was a weak person. Nicer than anyone. Thinking about it now, it all makes sense if it was all that guy's fault. Should have believed in my bro. Reiko. Reiko was trying to accept Alice's crime. She tried to convince herself that it was Alice's fault. That must have been painful. Hey, Sarah-senpai, should we split up and search for clues now? We don't have many people. Let's do what we can. Sounds good. Best to stay together. Sounds good. Be cautious, everyone. Be sure to put your safety first. Now I'm by myself. I should look for a way to get downstairs too. Watch out above. Careful when you're alone. Ceiling? I don't really see anything. Yeah! A hand fell down? Whose is this? Huh? It's a doll hand? Looks like a note fell with it. It reads, an upgrade part gift. The steam spray hand. Upgrade part? Don't tell me this can be attached. Obtained an upgrade part. Steam spray hand. The screen is bright red. Huh? Shin? Oh! Shin, what's the matter? I won't tell. Not anyone. Help, help, help. Scream. Was he killed? As punishment for giving us too many hints. Let's so die again. Let's look at that again. Coffin control system. Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant. So data log says 1, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. So there was, at the beginning, there was 1 human, 6 dolls, 0 were vacant. So presumably the 6 dummies were the dolls and Midori was the human. And then number 2 log, which is new, blue 1, red 0, yellow 6. So 1 human, 0 dolls, 6 vacant. So for KG, presumably. Sarah, hey. She's surveying the room with a serious look. Have you found anything, Reiko? Nah, nothing. But I'm kind of curious about this room. Curious? There was a transceiver and a voice recorder here, right? Yes. I'll tell you if I figure it out. Just hold on till then, Sarah. Reiko, can we talk about your lost memories? Sarah, you mean we have to remember them so we can stand against Midori? Yeah, I guess you're right. Gotta say, it's scary. Like maybe I did something irredeemable in the past. But damn it, I want to know. I want to clear this fog clouding up my mind. I'll assist you. You'll work with me, right? Of course. Do your thing, Sarah. Midori, he said he used this lantern on everyone. Maybe this light stirs up the forgotten memories? It projects the things we can no longer see. We just have to try. The memory that's tripping me up, it's gotta be at the cafe when that photo was taken. I swear I only went to that place with a bandmate. What the hell could have happened? I want to go back and remember it clearly. There's something wrong in Reiko's memory? By using this lantern, maybe I can bring Reiko's real memory to light. Right, we will view the explanation. Touch the right screen to move the lantern's light. If you find a difference, point it out on the left. this sheet music spread out on the table. How about this? Could you remember this part a little more? Alright, I'll try. That's not it. This wasn't sheet music. They were articles about Alice's case. And it wasn't me who brought him either. It was him, the guy I met with. He brought them to show me. Huh? Seeing those articles talk like it was funny made my damn blood boil. I got so upset I started crying. Because Alice was being derided? Yeah. Whether it was me wanting to stick up for him or if I was pissed on Alice's behalf, I don't know. Damn it. So was this connected to Alice's incident? This guy who looks like a band member, how about this? I think I met with a member to talk about the band. No, that can't be it. No, it wasn't a bandmate I was with. I was meeting with Midori. What the hell? How'd I forget something like that? What did you and Midori even discuss? Shit, what was it? What the hell was I talking to him about? No, wait. There's nothing else it could be. Alice, we were talking about his murder case. Damn it, but I can't remember our conversation. Please, calm down. Let's just take this slow. Yeah, you're right, Sarah. Weather outside, how about this? The weather, huh? Wonder if that's something. Come to think of it, yeah, that ain't it. The weather that day was real awful. I think I said something like, whether it rains or snows, meet with me. Wonder why. No, it's weird for me to say, but I ain't one to show that kind of concern for a man. Must have been pretty important. Shit, what the hell happened? It's alright, let's take it one step at a time. Right, counting on you, Sarah. Noticing these vines took me forever when I first played this. I was like, what else is there? It's so subtle. Do you remember this part a little more? That's a tough one. I'm on it. I think, this wasn't quite it. That's it. The vines here got shortened. If I remember right, they changed it to get rid of blind spots where people couldn't see. Wonder why. Feels like that changed the mood. It could be effective for preventing crime. Maybe. There was that incident after all. Were they long at the time of Alice's incident? This guitar case on the ground. How about this? Wait, huh? That ain't a guitar case. It was a big suitcase. We weren't talking about music. Was that what came out of that briefcase wasn't an instrument at all? Seeing what was inside made my tears well up. I remember feeling like total shit. Rico. Sorry, I'm remembering in bits and pieces. Work with me a little longer, Sarah. Right. Rico's behavior. Myself? Actually, I don't think I was feeling all that good about meeting him. In fact, I was crying listening to him. Maybe hopeful, maybe hopeless. It was something I didn't want to believe. That's right. I feel like I was clinging to him. What a goddamn miserable feeling. Why'd I forget something like this? True. It's hard to imagine Reiko doing something like that. The wall of this building. Oh yeah, actually that wall. It might have had a security camera on it. Well, but there wasn't one when I went before, until that incident with Alice happened. A murder case. which means they installed a security camera because of that incident. And the whole conversation between these two was being recorded. I got it now. I remember everything. My real memory went like this. I wasn't trying to meet with a band member at all. It was a guy I happened to know in town, Midori. Contacted me saying I know the truth about Alice's case. I was so torn up then, body and soul, that I went ahead and met him. The hell do you mean false charges? Alice didn't kill him? Not so loud. It was an accident, it's true. Then why won't they acquit him? Who knows? Don't you think it's strange how they aren't reporting any info on the victim? The world is convinced a drug addict band member committed murder and insults your family name. There's a powerful force trying to bring ruin to your family. Gotta be shitting me. Why the hell do we... Don't cry, Miss Reiko. Our organization can help you out. Huh? How? You'll need to prepare yourself. I want you to sign your name on this paper. What? Consent form? The Asunaro vow. It can grant you one wish, anything you desire. The hell are you? Sorry. I guess you wouldn't believe me, would you? I'll just call the whole thing off. Wait! Release Alice! I want to meet him and ask him about everything. At this rate, I'm just gonna resent him. Alright, Miss Reiko. Wipe your tears. I'm your only ally. Okay. Thank you. I signed it, the consent form. And I even goddamn thanked him. This was Reiko's erased memory. What kind of reunion? I never wanted it to be like this. Losing all my precious memories? The hell was I supposed to say? Reiko. All I could do was support Reiko as she feebly stood there. Sorry, Sarah. I got all emotional. Sometimes the best thing is to just be a presence. Active listening. Sometimes people don't want or need you to say anything when they're, you know, going through it. Sometimes I ask if I'm not sure intuitively what people want or need, especially if like I don't know them as well. I'll ask, what kind of support do you need? Would you like physical comfort or encouraging words? Do you want me to get mad with you? Do you want me to just validate? You know, there are lots of ways to support people. Sometimes they don't know in the moment, especially if they're really emotionally activated. So then it can be helpful if you know this person, kind of set up in the future how both of you react to activation. Anyway, poor Reiko, poor Alice. Oh. It makes Chapter 2's events even more heartbreaking. They were so close to reconciling. Hey, are you okay? She's checking up on Kuramata. How is he, Anzu? He kind of seems to be getting better, bit by bit. Keeps asking, don't you want to charge, though? So Kuramata can be kind to his fellow dummies. But passing around the same charger feels a little embarrassing. You're the same as ever, Anzu. In a good way, right? Right, Sarah? The hell, ain't the time to worry about me, is it? Seems he's talking more. How are you feeling? Not too terrible. Seems he's charging up well. Look at this lantern for me, Anzu. No! I'm like not good with that stuff. What? That's her reason? Ramada, please look at this lantern. Sorry to say, but I can't see too well. I wonder if his eyes took some damage too. Interesting that this door connects the charger room to the classroom. This book is really something. She's reading intently. What are you reading? The Shin Tsukimi AI test data we found earlier. If we learn Midori and So's relationship, we might learn something about the past, I thought. Found anything of interest? There's this entry here titled Shin Swept by Eternal Wind, Smile Beaming. Hang on, that's like the title of a poem. That's exactly right. It's test data in the form of a poem. It'll take some time to decipher like this. She's right, that book really is something. Kanna, can we talk about your lost memories? My memories? Yeah, work with me to find the truth we need to stand against Midori. I guess we do need to do that. But looking back at your memories might be a difficult task. You mean my sister, right? But it's alright. Kanna's gotten at least a little stronger than before. And you're here with her, Sarah. Thanks, Kanna. Alright then. Okay, go ahead. The memory Kanna's wondering about was at the ice cream shop she went to with her sister. Her sister often went there on the way home, so she took Kanna there for the first time. But something strange. She can't be sure of what really happened then. Well then, let's give it a try. We're in the bucket on her head. Kanna's sister. How about this? Could you remember this part a little more? Yes, it's my sister after all. I remember that day. Kanna got so excited about picking out a cake. She had her sister carry her bag. I see. I know that feeling. Our happiness that night depended on that choice, so Kanna absolutely couldn't choose wrong. Kanna's sister watched her and waited patiently. What a good big sister. Me, I'd probably get engrossed in picking with her. Do you think this could be a clue? Of course it is. Well done, Kanna. Okay. Aww. They're getting big sister energy. Love it. The scenery outside the window. Right, outside the window. Actually, I got it a little wrong. We visited that shop in the evening. The ice cream we ate while walking home from school was so tasty. And it was earlier than usual, so sister decided to go to a different shop. I think they had cakes too. You must have been keeping quiet about it, I'm sure. Do you eat that much, Kanna? Come to think of it, I wonder if us eating as we walked home is why sunsets make my tummy rumble. What's that called again? Pavlov's dog? Oh, right, the doggy that ends up drooling just from ringing his meal bell. That's so mean, Sarah! Back wall of the room. Understood. You know, I feel like something was on that wall. Huh. Wait, but that's... What's wrong, Kanna?
That's strange. On the wall was that consent form.
What's that mean?
Kanna saw that form there. She feels like she asked the clerk about what it was. And after that, can't remember.
What in the world is this? These paper ice cream cones on the wall.
Actually, I feel like there was a lot of writing. That's right. They were people's wishes.
Wishes?
I think customers at the shop would write them. Things like, I hope I won't put on weight, or I hope I won't get cavities.
Such greed. Is that really greed, though? I don't know.
I feel like I got curious about it and talked with the clerk. But I don't remember what he said.
Feeling kinda uneasy. This light hanging from the ceiling.
I remembered. That was a big glowing ice cream. Isn't that really cute? Kanna wants to have one at her house.
I do think it's fancy, but to have it in a room?
Kanna always figured this was an ice cream shop, probably because she saw the light from outside. In reality, it was the shop of her dreams, filled with so many more kinds of sweets. She knew her sister often went there too. When she met up with me on the way home, she'd wait there with ice cream in both hands. We would eat our ice cream while chatting, and then...
Kanna.
It's alright. I'm the one who decided I'd face up to it.
She's so brave. The clerk's face.
Come to think of it, that clerk... He had the same face as Midori. What does that mean? Why was that man there? Has Kanna met him before? Also, sister. How long had sister been going to that shop?
Maybe they really have been preparing for this for much longer than we thought. Calm down, Kanna. You want to rest a little?
No, I'm fine. Let me continue.
This green ice cream. Could you remember this part a little more?
Okay, leave it to me. I think it had a nice mature level of sweetness, and it filled your mouth with the green tea flavor. I remember. Kanna's sister ate too much of it, so they ran out of the green tea ice cream. She was really fond of it. She had it all the time. Kanna was more drawn to the sweet vanilla and chocolate flavors. But that day in particular, her big sister watched as Kanna acted all mature to pick something out. Because they didn't have her favorite flavor.
Guess we've solved at least one of the discrepancies.
Right, let's keep following these memories. I remember what happened that day. My real memory was like this. I went to the sweet shop with my sister, and there were many written wishes on... There were many written wishes on the wall. Kanna was looking through them, wondering if her sister put one up too. And among them was that form. Kanna asked the clerk who her sister was familiar with.
What do you guys talk about?
You know the Asunaro vow?
The heck's that?
It was that paper on the wall, the one that said consent form. If you write your name there, they say one of your wishes will come true.
Ah, there were lots of those little cards too. Guessing you wrote, I wish to stop wetting the bed.
Well, I already have. Don't say strange things out in public.
Sorry. So?
Kanna couldn't think of anything, but the clerk gave her an idea. He said to grant your wish instead.
Eh?
Why do you look upset?
Sorry. Let's see. My wish, huh? Maybe I'd wish for you to meet him, Kanna. You're real.
Huh?
That's right, your fated partner. Don't you want to meet your fated partner, Kanna?
I'm fine. You worry about that first, sister.
Well, look who's talking. You sure? Once I get married, we'll have to separate, you know?
Fine by me. As long as someone shows up who loves you as much as Kanna does, that is. Looking back now, that clerk, I feel like he was Midori.
This was Kanna's erased memory.
Kanna just wanted her sister to be happy. After all, she brought her lots of happiness.
All I could do was gently hold her shoulders. Kanna and her sister were so thoughtful toward each other, and yet it's truly just awful. Guess y'all can go back if you need to see, but Kanna's sister had a kind of a matching coordinated hairpin. That's cute. They had such a sweet relationship. Although I don't encourage anybody to talk about like bedwetting issues and stuff in public, like kind of mean. But also I don't have siblings, so I am aware that like that can be kind of a sibling ribbing type of thing. And also, yeah, I don't encourage young people to be so fixated on having a partner, especially a fated partner. I don't believe in fate like that, and I have observed it lead people into unhappiness, we'll say. Not their most joyful selves or paths in life. And also, like, so young. There's so much more to do than just find a partner to settle down with. Who says you even have to live together, you know? Like, I am grateful that the climate has changed in recent years, at least in the US, around that stuff. But also want to be intersectional in my understanding of other cultures where it's more common to have specifically family, multiple generation households. But I think we should continue moving away from being focused on finding significant others. Especially from a like feminist perspective. Because marriage was kind of all about ownership of women to begin with, so yeah. Anyway, let's continue. That's funny.
It's dark, but I'm using my dark vision to search super thoroughly, meow.
Really darting around. Ben, are you searching on your own? Careful now.
I'm okay, meow. I'm searching in cat mode, meow.
Oh, cat mode?
Yeah, meow. If a cat senses danger, they can get away super nimbly, meow.
I see.
On the other hand, they're fickle, so they're not suited for searching, meow.
That's a pretty big drawback.
Big Sis Sarah, you should use it too when the time calls for it, woof.
He just woofed. Hey Jin, can we talk about your lost memories?
Sounds like a complicated subject, woof.
They're surely memories of ours that were erased. We have to get them back.
How can we remember if they were erased, meow?
Well, people's memories don't completely vanish.
Got it, Meow. Your reaction was funny, so I'll work with you, Woof.
He asked that knowingly.
Big Sis Sarah, start from wherever, Meow. Memory that's hazy for me was in the infirmary at school, Meow. It feels like it was fun, or maybe scary. It's kind of hard to remember, Woof. I want to remember it properly and clear it up, Meow.
Well then, let's give it a try. That's a really good observation about negative memories, especially related to trauma. Sometimes, especially as children, they can be remembered in like a positive light, or especially if there's abuse happening, there can be like a warmth attached to it, but it's still abuse, you know? Jin's outfit. How about this? Jin, could you remember yourself a little more?
Of course, Meow. I mean, when it's myself. Big Sis Sarah. Sorry, Woof. I lied, Meow. Back then, I was wearing the same outfit I am now, Woof.
Why are you apologizing? Sure, it's uncommon to go to school in an outfit like that, but...
I'm okay now, but I used to not be able to go out if I wasn't wearing this, Meow.
Don't ask reason. Why's that? Must have been cold. Why's that?
Because...
You don't want to say?
Sorry, Meow. I know I decided not to keep secrets from you, Big Sis Sarah.
You can tell me anytime if you want to, Jin. No matter what it is, it won't make me hate you.
Big Sis Sarah. Meow, I love you, Big Sis Sarah. That's definitely the truth, Woof.
And the same to you, Jin. That's so cute.
Yeah.
I never paid it much mind before, but maybe that outfit, it could be very important to knowing Jin. What a lovely, cute interaction. The face of this teacher-esque man. How about this?
Huh? Strange, Meow. That doctor's face. It's the same as Midori's, Woof. Why, Meow? Is that possible, Woof?
Calm down, Jin.
We talked about all sorts of stuff together, Meow. About fun stuff and some less fun stuff. I thought he was a good person for always hearing me out, Woof. The teacher was that guy, Meow. Even though he listened to all that stuff, he kidnapped me and made me have to do this, Woof. That's so cruel, Meow. So cruel.
Jin, stay with me. Just hang on. All I could do was hug him until he stopped shaking.
Big Sis Sarah. Thanks, Meow.
Sorry. I shouldn't be digging up lost memories, should I?
No, I want to know, Meow. Maybe I was being tricked, but I want to know what's a lie and what's real, Woof. Big Sis Sarah, work with me, Meow.
Jin. So brave. This top left part of the whiteboard.
Meow! All memories on deck, Meow. Oh. Big Sis Sarah, I think I might have remembered something important, Woof.
Huh?
It was posted up there, Meow. That consent form.
The consent form?
I don't know why I forgot, Meow, but thinking back now, it was the same one, Woof. But why?
Calm down. Take it slow.
Right.
This butterfly picture on the whiteboard.
Roger, Meow. That's a picture I drew.
Huh? I never drew a picture of a butterfly, Wolf.
That was a picture of a butterfly the teacher brought, Meow. It was a really sucky drawing, like a big ink stain, woof. An ink stain? I feel like I've seen this kind of picture before. Is it a Rorschach? My pictures are way better, meow. Big Sis Sarah, we should draw portraits of each other someday, woof. Well, now I wonder. You don't wanna, meow? No, not at all. I look forward to it. Yay! Just hope he doesn't cry when he sees it. These files on the shelves. Meow meow, got it. Hold on, woof. Come to think of it, I feel like there was a black safe there, meow. When teacher talked to me, he'd always take papers out and write on them, meow. He wouldn't show me what he wrote. I wonder what it was, woof. He kept it hidden from you? Yeah, I kinda didn't like it because it was like I was being observed, meow. An observation log? Surely not. This awfully large first aid kit. Could you remember this part? Yeah, you're right. It really is really big for a first aid kit, woof. Oh yeah, I remember, woof. It wasn't a first aid kit. I think it was a speaker, meow. Teacher always said it would help me relax to play music while we talked, woof. Which means they were discussing things that made him nervous. We talked about school and home and all sorts of stuff, meow. I wonder the situation I'm looking at. Is it Jin getting counseling? What is it, meow? No, it's nothing. This pen holder with writing tools in it. It's pretty minor, but I was kind of curious about something, woof. That's it, meow. I know what it was, woof. There was an unfamiliar pin in the pin holder, meow. An unfamiliar pin? I go to the infirmary all the time, so I know, woof. A pin the usual infirmary person doesn't use. It only showed up when that teacher was there, meow. I know, woof. That pin. It's actually got a hidden camera, meow. Say what? Spy stuff, woof. Some special service something from another country was targeting me, meow. Now that I think about it, wasn't I being targeted for real, woof? What sounds like a joke could be entirely true. I remember, meow, everything. My real memory was like this, meow. So the thing is, I don't really get all the details, but I have this sort of condition called autism, meow. If I don't wear this, I feel really embarrassed. I get nervous, woof. I know it's weird, meow. It's okay, there's nothing weird about that. Really? That's good, meow. But he was the one who was all nice and told me I could get better, woof. I'll be able to get along with everyone, meow. Sounds fun, woof. There's lots of guys I don't like, but it's not like I don't want to play with them, meow. That's the spirit, Jin. You'll get used to everyone little by little, and you'll make more friends. I hated school myself. I was quick to fight with people, so I didn't have friends. Huh? A delinquent, meow? I thought you were better than that, woof. I'm sure you'll grow up right, Jin. Your mother's delighted too. Really, meow? She doesn't think I'm a weird kid who's too much trouble, woof? She always sounds so happy when she tells me about you. I'm gonna grow up quick and be a man Mom can depend on, woof. Oh, really? I wonder. Should I teach you the Asunaro vow? What's that, meow? It goes like this. What I want to be today, Asunaro. Tomorrow I will be. If you write your name on this paper, I hear you can have any one wish granted. Really, meow? It's a magic paper, woof?
What do you wish for?
Well, obviously for Mom to be healthy and live a long life, meow.
Oh. I try to do the pose. Huh? You're sure you don't want to wish for yourself?
It'll be great on my own power, Woof. But if Mom isn't there with me, then I won't be able to show her, meow.
You really are a good kid, Jin.
Hehe. I mean, I just love my mom, meow. I signed it, Woof. That paper, if I'm going through this now because of that, that's just awful, meow. If I make Mom sad, there's no point, Woof.
This was Jin's erased memory.
We'll definitely make it home, meow. Fix this, Sarah, and everyone else. We won't sacrifice anybody, Woof.
Right. We will defeat Midori, no matter what. Yeah. So, Jin's story feels really close to home for me. I mean, even when I was 10, like, I would go to school and oftentimes kind of socially cope by pretending to be a dog specifically. And, you know, even looking at like my yearbooks from back then, I saw that my teacher wrote Wolf in her autograph signature. So, and so many of like my friends and myself too, like over the years, there's this consistent like verbalism of saying meow when, like, you know, you want to convey, especially like joy or whatever, like just meow. Yeah. I relate to Jen in that way. I don't know why I'm gonna cry. I just like, yeah. And I'm so like glad for, like, he's a fictional character, but like hypothetical child, that he would have like this information to help him understand, you know, why he feels socially different from other people, and that it's not like there's something wrong with him. Because I really struggled for like most of my life with really poor self-esteem in that way, where I just like, I felt so different. Like I could tell that people were reacting to me like I was weird, even if they didn't say it directly. And sometimes they did, but oftentimes, you know, there's just so many like subtle cues. It was so painful to not understand that like my brain was just different, like, and that I was still like lovable and I could still be liked by the right people. Even when I did have friends, I felt so bad about myself. I just felt like I was so weird and like nobody should like me. And it just like took me most of my life to recover from that feeling of inadequacy. And so, yeah, I know that was like kind of personal, but you know, these characters and these stories are a reflection of us. And this is one of the reasons why I connect so much with this story and these characters, because I find them very relatable, at least within myself or other people I've known, or just the world. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Can move on now. Oh, this computer turns on too, huh? Hi, Asaka, you aren't with Jin? Yeah. He's a capable kid. Me being around is just... Oh, but never mind that. Look at this. I found the power cord for this computer. If you use that ID card you have, you should be able to see what's on it. Use the ID card, no thanks. Inserted the ID card. Oh, something came up. The screen says recruitment list. Report. We've located 2 promising choices who meet Gashu's requirements. Michiru Namida, Emery Harai. Both are extremely capable, but are treated poorly at their current workplaces. Michiru Namida is a die-hard researcher. Extraction should be simple if offered in an ideal environment. Emiri Harai is satisfied at present. Extracting her will prove more difficult. The biggest reason is the presence of the man she's considering marrying at her workplace. If we can't win her over, there's only one thing to do, namely to drive her beloved mad. This document, these 2, there's no doubt about it. They're Cephalin and Miley. What do they mean by extraction? Oh my god. So this implies that in order to recruit Miley, they literally made her suitor go insane. Oh my god, it's so awful. It's so dark. Hi, Asaka, please look at this lantern. Can we do that later? There's a lot I want to check on. Understood. Sarah, it's terrible. I was here checking out the broadcast equipment, but the Shen AI that was on this monitor. Yeah, he was probably killed by Midori. So you knew? I want to get revenge, but I know. Let's do what we can. I'm gonna look at these machines some more. Come here if you need me, Sarah. Reads Dummy's control system. I'm trying to talk to him. And so this switch here, what should I do? Hey Ranmaru, about upgrade parts. Sorry, let me check things out here some more. Oh yeah, Jin's searching alone at the police box. You want to keep an eye on him just in case? Ranmaru, look at this lantern for me. Hey, I'm busy. Try it out on one of the others. Dang, so blunt. That's cute. The little avatar just turns the head. The lantern's light is revealing the interior. Wow, you can even see the posters and such. Wanted, Shinobu Gokujo. Hades incident refugee. Let us know if you have a finger on his whereabouts. Hades incident? Oh, Jin, what's wrong? Hades incident. That was a murder spree between Yakuza a long time ago, meow. Huh? Why do you know that, Jin? I don't know, Woof. I just suddenly remembered. Is it because of the lantern? Someone told me, meow. The person who survived in that incident took control of the underworld, Woof. Good job remembering education these days, huh? Good job remembering. Maybe that's one of your lost memories, too. Big Sis Sarah. Still wanted, huh? That means Asunaro is looking for this person. You have a finger on the criminal, Oh? The finger part is bulging out a little. Inspect. When I touched the text, there was a clicking sound. Meow, something fell out, Woof. Obtained a finger. It's a Yakuza's pinky, meow. Gross, Woof. Could this be a clue to something? Aw, it sounded like he pitter-pattered over to us for safety. Oh. Remember, Jen, safety first. Leave it to me, meow. Cute. Yeah. Alright, it's getting dark outside. I should turn on a light. Maybe get up, stretch my legs so I don't get a blood clot in my legs. So perhaps y'all make sure you're standing up and stretching as well. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Hey Ranmaru, about the upgrade parts. Oh, you found that? Yeah, I'm guessing any of the dummies would be able to swap their handout for this. Alright, fine. Pass it to me. You sure? Well, you came specifically to show me, right? So, looks natural on me? Doesn't feel out of place at all. Can you still feel it? Now use its ability. Can you still feel it? I can. Jeez, you don't gotta touch it. It said steam spray hand, so I'm sure it can do something along those lines. Steam spray? You probably need moisture for that, you know? Moisture. Alright, I'll come with. Let's find a way to use this. Oh, and maybe this too. A finger? I found it in the police box. Might be another part you can use. Hand it over the finger as well. You're not just foisting junk on me, right? Seems it can also be used as a drink machine, though it consumes charge from the battery. Give Ranmaru water. Ranmaru, drink some water. Wait, what's this about now? I mean, if we use this, it'll use up battery from the charger. Fine by me. You got an idea, don't you? Don't ya? Ramada. Well, I'll have a ginger ale. Only sweet drinks for you, eh? Ranmaru downed a ginger ale. Dang, more acidic than I expected. So what now? Now maybe you can use the steam spray. Ah, got it. Let's try it out. But it's not like we should just casually use it. If a good use comes along, we'll try it then. consent form. Is there any way to know what the painted over part says? Ranmaru, the steam spray. What? Gotcha. It says, I agree to devote myself to Asunaro for granting my wish. What's this mean? Devote myself to Asunaro? It means exactly that. What a complex metaphor. It means exactly that. Giving yourself up to Asunaro. You could take it to mean, I won't complain even if you play with my life in a death game. In exchange for just a single wish? It ain't possible. No way we signed something like that. This invitation to the death game. Then what about me? Midori pressured me to sign this, saying mine would be the last one. Then why am I here? What would happen if I wished to put an end to the death game? What? Would it all end at the cost of my life? Don't think any stupid ideas. There'd be no point. I wouldn't want that. It's just an idea, really. But if that were possible, it felt like a cold wind blew through a crack in my heart. Come all this way, constantly thinking that I wanted to live, that I didn't want to die. And yet, the opposite feeling tugs at my heart. If I died, it'd be easier. If I died, everyone could be saved. No, I can't feel this way. It's no different from giving in. Let's go, Ranmaru. I have to get away from this place. Hey, Sarah? What is it? Hurry! I don't want you to die, Sarah. Ranmaru. So, what do you think about winning? Huh? What's he saying all of a sudden? Maple told us, right? Winning. What does he mean? Betraying everyone and... Don't get such strange ideas, Ranmaru. I want us all to escape together. Yeah, of course. We'll all escape together. But is that really going to be possible? Ranmaru, look, when I'm with you, Sarah, I feel more and more like I want to live. The more serious I get, the more afraid I am to die. Dang Kuramata, I realized. I don't want to die now. That's the same for all of us. Which is why you have to win, right? If I want to get out of this alive, all I have to do is take you out, Sarah. But I can't do something like that. On the other hand, I'm sure I could kill anyone else. Listen, Sarah. Win for me. Ranmaru, get a grip! We're all allies. We've overcome hardship together. Reiko, Kyutaro, they protected us even as they were hurt. When Jin and Kanna were taken by suspicion, they still believed in us and gave us courage. So never say something like that again. Sorry. I'm such a piece of shit. I had no right to be your friend. The more you want to live, the more real death feels. I love that line. I'm sure Ranmaru had given up at first. It was me who gave him hope. But I can't make a choice like that. This is no time to be crying. We'll all return together. I don't intend to abandon anyone. Ranmaru, that includes you. How boring. I thought you'd finally wake up, Miss Sarah. But alas, you're still the dependable leader. Midori, he saw all that? Boy, the chaos one little piece of paper can cause. It's so funny. I mean, I had everyone sign this form to have them participate in the death game, see? So of course I wouldn't accept putting an end to it. Though, for the record, I'd be fine granting a wish that gave you an advantage. Why am I here? I never signed that consent form, and yet the fact that you're here must be because someone wished so, surely. Well, never mind that. I really think it's a shame, Miss Sarah. I so wanted you to wake up, to see the awakening of the ultimate Sarah Cheetowin. What's that supposed to mean? Huh, so you don't even know. My miscalculation was having Joe take part. What? I was opposed from the beginning, you know, to this silly balancing business. I can't see where you're going with this. Miss Sarah, what do you think those victory percentages you've been carrying around are for? Yes, those. Did you think we were placing bets? Jin's a dark horse. 100,000 yen! Like that. So then, what did you prepare them for? How much did you bet? Are you data obsessed? What did you prepare them for? This death game must be a holy event. Everyone must be given a fair chance, a way to survive. In other words, the victory rates had to be made equal. Equal. Exactly. In short, you were assigned handicaps, so the weak were given helpers. Balancing the victory percentages? So for that stupid reason, you'll pay for this. That's strange. That's strange though, because don't I have the highest victory rate? Giving me an ally doesn't make sense. That's why it's curious. You see, Miss Sarah, when you have an ally, you're weaker. What? I remember it. In the worlds without Joe, you were a truly terrifying sight to behold. A stronger survival instinct than anyone else, a heart that would never give in. Such resourcefulness, strategy, and cunning. You used any means to survive. And the most terrifying part was how you used the death of others. You're killing them. You'd shed tears and tug at everyone's heartstrings. Such tremendous charisma, even though you had zero intent of self-sacrifice. As the AI test continued, even I got shivers down my spine. Haha. If I could have met you like that. But hey, I have to obey the will of the organization. I'm an adult after all. Well, Miss Sarah, did Joe do a good job dragging you down? It can't be. Are you saying Joe was killed for a reason like that? I'll kill you. Hey, you think you can win? You're not getting away with this. This isn't the kind of method I want from you. Give them back! Joe! Everyone! By everyone, you mean... Now! And Kai! The people whose names aren't on the list, they had no connection to anything, right? And you use them like toys for the most worthless of reasons. We were all just living regular lives, giving our all to live normally. Oh dear, you really have gotten too kind. But that's not you, is it, Sarah? You're far more deceptive and despicable, and demonic and bewitching and supreme. Go back to the way you were then, Sarah. Stop it. Huh? You were still here? Say, did you really intend to kill me just now? Why, that's strange. If you did that, you'd die, remember? Shut up. You're human garbage. I'll kill you, bastard. Are you going to drag down Miss Sarah, too? What? Not again. I call her. It's the tag finale. Gotta touch someone or you're gonna die. I'll have you disappear too, Ranmaru, for Miss Sarah's sake. And give me a good show, won't you, Miss Sarah? Wait, damn it! Midori! Let's go after him, Sarah. No. He was brought along with me. The worst. Happened for the worst reason. Ranmaru? Shoot, I have to go after him. Ranmaru, there you are. Where's Midori? There you are. So you are here. Your collar's glowing. This tag shit again, huh? Ranmaru, let's hurry and look. You can't give up. You can't give up. There's no one here but Kuromada. Ranmaru? Do it. What are you saying? You want to live, right? Our futures. I can't see one for me, but I can see one for you. Don't you dare do that. Watch silently. Don't you dare, Ranmaru! Ugh. What am I even doing? I know this is wrong. Just lost the courage to stand against our enemy. And what are you gonna do? If you beat Midori, you'll just die. I don't know, but should I? I can't stand to watch this. Hinako? Come on, we'll do something about that collar. The hell's going on? There's a passage in the darkness. A strange device stretches throughout the room. What is this? Collar reset device. What? A reset for the bomb? And how the hell do you know that, Hinako? Oh, I don't know. Just suddenly remembered. You don't have to believe me, but do you have any other way? Ugh. No objections? Alright. Sarah-senpai, call everyone here. Everyone? Yep, it's a pretty intense device. Apparently we'll need cooperation.
So this is a machine for resetting collars?
Ain't that huge news? Disabling these collars that restrain us.
If we can all deactivate them, we won't have to be afraid anymore, meow.
It's not all powerful, people. Can only do it for the dummies. And also, it just disables the tag mode, I think.
Oh, meow.
To do that, everyone will put themselves at risk.
At risk?
This device forces a reset by sending electric current, using our bodies as conduits, that is. The hell? Relax, it won't be enough to kill you. But if somebody passes out midway, we fail. Ranmaru's gonna die. Then we just gotta do it. What?
Right, we can handle that much.
Ranmaru's our ally. We'll definitely save him, everybody. Guys. Yikes, it's gonna... Hurry, stand in the center. Guys, I'm counting on you. Let's do it. Making a noise, the device started up. Grab the electrodes, everyone. I'm turning it on. Okay, so here's how it works. Oh, I'll explain. Meow, seaweed head. Whoa there. You'll fail if you let go. Just stay right where you are. Listen up, the objective of this game is to gather electricity on Ranmaru. The electrodes you're holding onto will be sent electric shocks at random. So do your best sending that current toward Ranmaru. Ranmaru's collar is making a warning sound. Now take a look at the monitor on the ceiling. That's the number of people who will be sent a shock next. What happens when the shocks come in?
Yeah.
That's stronger than I expected.
Isn't it?
That's the first shock. You get more electrified each time you're zapped.
Let's try it once more. Please stop.
That was the second shock, and if you get more and more electrified... 3 shocks? This is the limit. You take a 4th shock, you'll pass out. You mean, if just one person faints, you fail this game, and you know what that means. We can't save Ranmaru. There is just one way of resetting your charge back to 0. Ta-da! Wires connecting your collars to one another. Hey, Miss Sarah, press that switch next to you. Me? Ow, the electricity. Electricity flows to the person who pressed the switch. In exchange, well, just take a look. The other people on your circuit got reset, see? Absorb charge onto yourself to protect others. That's what the game is. What about me? Didn't I say that already? Unlike everyone else, Ranmaru has to gather electricity. Plenty of it. Enough to make him faint. Seriously? So basically, give charge to Ranmaru and keep it off the others. That's it? Well then, it's about time to get started. Wait, should we start like this? Clear my charge first. Let's start now. Explain it again. If you say clear my charge first, he makes it worse. So I think he puts everyone in the yellow range, or at least the blue range. Oh yeah, he evens it out. He balances it by making everyone blue, I think. So we'll just say let's start now. Alright, let's start now. Nice and obedient. Well, good luck. Collar's making strange sounds, but still barely functions. How unfortunate. That's real sturdy stuff. Give me a break. Good luck. Surely third time's the charm. Where is my? Forgot. I hit my elbow. That's why I said ouch. Alright, I've collected enough. We did it. It stopped. That means we were able to reset it, right? Ah, so boring. Alright, I'll accept a loss this time. I'll have to prepare a more fun trap next time. Guys, I'm real sorry. Hold up, that ain't what you say here, is it? Thanks. You saved me. Good for you. Ranmaru. So, Sarah. It were for your sake, Sarah.
Yeah!
What's this? What you talking about? Nah, forget I said anything. Right, at any rate, let's get out of here. The elevator just started back up.
We can go to the lower floor?
Right, we need to get there before Midori. It'll be bad news if it gets blocked again. You're right. Let's go, Sarah, to the lower floor. Please let them all be safe. Better RNG that time.
Kurumada, please stay behind here.
What are you saying now, brat?
Can't try to hide it. Those shocks put you in a bad way again. You stay here, you can charge at any time.
Fine. Don't die, Kanna.
Right.
That's right, we have the transceivers. Kurumada, please hold on to one of these. Gave Kurumada one of the transceivers. So I can keep in contact with this. Drop us a line if anything happens. We're counting on you. What am I, a fisherman? Whatever, just get going. Anything happens, I'll call on the transceiver. Oh. It's gonna close. Hurry, hurry. Buzz off, bastard. You want us to get on with you? What should we do? Get on with him, don't get on. We're just moving together. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'd hate to let him walk all over me. Long Going down just one floor feels unbearably long, because next to us is the enemy we need to kill. You're too nervous, Miss Sarah. Even when he's this close, I can't do anything. Hehe. Let's go. Beat Midori to the punch. I'll just take my sweet time. Yeah, the shutter's closed, so we can't get in the cemetery, woof. Oh right, it's still closed like we left it. In fact, the shutter seems to have taken damage from something big and sharp. Maple did this, Kutaro did this. Maple inflicted this damage. Such strength to do this much to a bulky, sturdy shutter. Seems a whole lot stronger than Midori. But it ain't been pierced, though. Through? Ain't been pierced through? Probably. And Keiji must be safe in there. Try knocking, try yelling loudly, calmly look around. I'll search to see if there's anything here. There's what looks like a card reader on the wall. I wonder if we open it with the ID card.
All right, it opens, Sarah.
He must be waiting up ahead. Keiji, proceed.
Mr. Policeman, where are you, meow?
Ugh, kinda hot in here. Keiji?
Hey, big sis Sarah. Why aren't the coffins open, meow?
Come to think of it, maybe after Keiji got out, he closed them and left.
I wonder if the coffins didn't unlock.
Don't be ridiculous. We opened them from the control room. I'm sure of it. It said all the coffins were opened.
But Hourglass is still in the coffin.
That doesn't matter. What's wrong, everyone? Why are you suddenly getting timid? The hourglass, it's just a trivial detail, right?
But big sis Sarah.
They're wrong. The coffin. I'll inspect the coffin. The coffin Keiji was locked in. Do you hear a weird noise? You hear a low roaring sound from the coffin. This sounds just like... But please, calm down. It's okay. I'll take my time and look it over. Open the coffin, shake the coffin. I put my hand on the coffin. What? What's the matter, Sarah? It feels hot. The coffin had a considerable heat to it. I feel like I just heard a voice from inside. Stop it. No. This isn't... Why isn't Keiji here? The shutter was still closed. What's happening in the coffin now? Answers I don't want to consider surface in my mind. The cremation system. Keiji! I grab the lid to open the coffin. Heat doesn't matter. I use all my strength to pull the lid. But as hard as I try, the lid won't come off. Open! Open up!
Oh, it's not even budging, meow.
No use, it's getting hotter and hotter. Your hands are gonna... But... Keiji! Keiji! He's inside! He needs our help! Get away, Sarah! No, I need to help Keiji! Ah! They never unlocked. Right now, right in front of us, Keiji is being burned alive. Ah! Nothing I can do. Keiji is being engulfed in flame in there, dying. Ah! Sound of roaring flames torments my ears. My vision warps. Do you need aid? Dory. You might still have time, you know. I'm fine either way, personally. Can you save him? Sign the form. There's no time to question. There's only one option. To believe him and sign. There's no other. Haha. I did it! I did it! You finally signed for me, Sarah! Now hurry and open the coffin! Keiichi's going to die! Midori pointed a remote at the coffin. Sorry. Seems you weren't in time. Huh? The heat's melted the lid, fusing it to the coffin. It's physically impossible. Too bad. That can't...
You lied! That it could be opened!
Why? I didn't tell a single lie. All I've ever said from the start was, I'll tell you a way to save him. So you're just saying you tricked her? I've been tricked? I don't care about that. Right in front of me, Keiji is... Hold up. This ain't right. Hey, was Keiji really in here? I mean, the coffin's closed, meow. Even the hourglass is on top. That's what's so strange. How could a living human be so quiet while he's getting burned alive? True, he should have struggled and shouted some more, I suppose. Did he not even have the strength for that? Nah, that ain't it. He escaped from out of this coffin. No shit, then.
But the shutter was closed. He must be in here.
That part, I don't know about. But there was Kyutaro and Mai who could use a fingerprint scanner. I'm sure something happened. He's just not here, that's all. We should look for him. This ain't the time to get down in the dumps, Sarah. Ranmaru, I'll believe, I don't know. I'll believe in Keiji. Keiji, he has to be somewhere. We need to meet up. Right. Can you stand, Sarah? Thank you, Ranmaru. Getting all excited. That's Maple. Stay away, Sarah. She doesn't seem to have noticed us.
Is she sitting and resting?
Nah, she ain't moving, is she? She's completely stopped.
Did she run out of battery, meow?
Or in other words, she's dead. She went on a rampage and exhausted her energy. I forgot to give her back that ID card. Maple, is this our fault too? I'm sorry. Huh? It won't turn on. Is it broken? Hey! Sarah, I'm glad to see you! Mai, I'm glad you're okay. Where's Kyutaro? Where's Keiji? I'm glad you're okay. Really glad.
Thanks!
Hey, where's Muscle Gorilla? Why aren't you together, meow?
Relax, since he's injured, I'm having him hide. Really, Woof? I'm so glad, meow.
Sorry we couldn't have come quicker. But tell me, how's Kurumada? Kurumada's safe too. He's charging up in the charging room.
I see. That's great.
Hey everyone. I found out something huge.
A way we can beat Midori with the dummies still alive.
What? Is that true?
No way! That's amazing, Mai! So you see, we need the ID card for it.
I have it. I don't have it. I have it, of course, but...
Oh, good! Hand it over, pretty please. I'll go give it to Kyutaro. Huh? You won't let us meet him? You can't! He's concentrating really hard.
I don't know what Kyutaro's thinking, but it's fine, right? We meant to give this back to Maple anyhow. I guess so. Understood. Handed Mai the ID card.
Thank you, Sarah. Mwah!
At any rate, please look after Kyutaro for us.
We can believe her, right?
Maybe we should try following her.
I was headed this way, right?
I don't see her anywhere. Something strange. Is there any way I can inspect this place more? Something's showing up.
Is this a picture of a school?
This picture feels somehow familiar. The light of the lantern reveals a picture of a school. Oh, right. There seems to be a picture of a school in the locker room, too. Too high up to check. What do we do? Look for a step stool, piggyback, human pyramid. Could we reach by piggybacking? But piggybacking? If KJ were here, it might be possible, but... I'll put my hands on the wall. Get on my shoulders. Let's give it a try. Squat down for me, then I'll get on. Heavy. What? I mean, light! Oh, so light! Calm down, don't get agitated. Inspect the painting, make excuses. Let's see here. Painting opened. Inside is a switch labeled Secret Locker. What should I do? Press the switch, don't press it. Press the switch. Nothing's changed. Is it for a different room? There's a dark passage beyond the lockers, just like the one above. A secret passage?
Someone's coming from there.
What brings you here? Midori, what were you doing in there?
Who can say? What kind of room is in there?
You just find that out for yourselves. What now? Should we go in? Go inside. Let's go in. A bed illuminated by lights. It's like an operating table. The lamp gives off a glaring light. Shouldn't look directly into it. There's some kind of switch. It looks like it might be a power switch. Press it. The lights came on. There's a big box labeled repaired. There's nothing inside. A wide variety of tools. It's like a repair shop. A drink machine. Drinks again? Hey, these are all hot drinks. What's gotten you so excited?
Doesn't seem to have charging capabilities, which means it's no trouble if we drink from here. Kanna's fine with cocoa. How about Sarah?
Kanna, no time to play around. I'll have cocoa. I'll have hot water. I'll have miso soup. I'll have cocoa. I'll need the sugar when I'm using my head. If you want a drink, you can just be honest. Relax just a little bit with the drink machine. There's a machine with a keyhole by the door. Huh? Unlike everything else, a keyhole?
Mine must be in here, right?
Hold on a sec. Then why did Midori come out of here? No good. Knocking's not getting a response. What could this mean, I wonder? Hey, there's probably no point in looking around here anymore, is there? But mine might be in here. Think I'll go inspect the cemetery some more. Even if Maple's out of commission, it's still dangerous to be alone, right? Then Ranmaru, you come with me. Huh? Why me? Here, you hold my cocoa. You're drinking way too much.
What should we do, Meow?
Let's keep searching this floor some more for Keiji and Kyutaro. Not to say I doubt Mai, but still. Why am I looking after Hinako? There's still kind of a burnt smell. I hear some kind of noise.
Big Sis Sarah, watch out! That was close, Meow.
The ceiling fell? I wonder if it's because of Maple's rampage. Debris has fallen onto the ring. That was a close call.
It has this weird smell like ink, Meow.
Huh? The lantern's light made text appear. It's a handwritten message. It's pretty warm, but I can read it. This is farewell. I'll be departing this facility shortly. Of course, I feel a sense of responsibility for aiding a plan to restructure the criminal underworld. But deciding deaths by majority vote, I can no longer entertain this. Here on the 6th floor, there is an escape route known to no one. I commend you for finding this message. By all means, visit me, and together we shall build a new underworld. Shinobu Gokujo. Shinobu Gokujo?
That's the name from that wanted poster, Meow.
What do you mean? Explain the Hades incident. Mutual slaughter to decide the dawn of the seedy organizations. You mean a death game? Yes, and this being written on the wall here means it took place here? Ain't this huge? If this is all true, there might still be an exit on floor 6. It's an incredibly tiny hope. Could have long since been sealed off. Even if it's still around, no telling whether we would find it. But it ain't impossible. There's hope of us getting home. Sarah. Whoa, that hurts, Rico. My bad. Felt like I just had to hug you. Haha. Oh. The moment we saw that exit, it was all replaced by abject despair. Despair. Now, I feel like I've seen the tiniest, thinnest sliver of light.
And also, if what Mai says is true, even we can escape with you.
I want to believe it. Hey, Sarah. Has Kuramada contacted you at all? Come to think of it, he hasn't. Check on the receiver, you go check on him. I've spoken to the transceiver, but there was no reply. Wondering if he's moving around. No way. Let me have the transceiver for a bit. I'll go check on him, and look for him if he's not there. Eh? I'm tired of all this cocoa, too. Can I leave you to that? Of course. Handed Raymar the transceiver. You be careful now. Right. Ended up searching by myself after all. Huh? It won't turn on. Is it broken? The lantern does not work in the graveyard or the art gallery. Someplace else. What? People's gone?
Well, it can't be. Did she start up again?
No way. Recovering from that state?
This is bad, Meow. The ID card's still with Baker Lady Woof.
If we meet her now, it'll be bad. What you doing? Midori. Hey, if you've got time on your hands, could you help me carry this?
Meow!
That's... Yep, Maple, poor thing. Where are you going to take her? Why, the operating room, of course. I'll fix her with the power of my love. Like shit you will, we won't let you. Huh? You don't want Maple to be brought back? Oh, this poor girl. That ain't it. I know you're just gonna make her suffer again. If you want to stop me, kill me. Not that I expect anyone but Maple would be able to do that. Okay, stand aside. I'm on my way to the operating room. Shit, what do we do about this? I can hear Midori's laughter and the clattering of tools from inside. What should we do? Can't we stop him somehow? Something terrible's happening before us, yet I can't do anything. At this rate, Maple's just going to come right after us again. Eiji, what should I do? Testing, testing, can you hear me? Huh? It's your friendly policeman on the air. How's everybody doing? What is this? Would love to explain everything, but unfortunately there's no time. If you can hear my voice, I've got a request for you. Bring the ID card to the classroom. I need Sarah to do it and for her to come alone. Counting on you. That was Keiji's voice, right? It sure was, but...
Mr. Policeman, so he was okay, Meow. But is he really? Oof, why are you doubting it, Bucket Girl? It's just strange. Why have Sarah bring him the ID card all by herself? Meow. But then who else could have done this, Meow?
That's true. Midori's right here. I just have to go. We need to get the ID card. We have to get the ID card. Where did Mai go? What a troublesome situation. Here's the ID card back, Sarah. Received the ID card. Mai, so you weren't in there?
Huh? I was outside. Anyway, that suspicious announcement. You're going to see what it's all about, right? I'll keep guard here, so the rest of you go together.
Right, I'm not gonna let Sarah end up in danger.
Good luck, everyone.
This feels strange. Something's odd with Mai. Go alone, go with the others. Alright, let's head there together. Yeah, I'll see you guys to the elevator.
Hey everyone, get on quickly. This is definitely strange. Are we sure this isn't a trap to get us all where they want us? Why do you say that? Believe in Keiji.
We could always not go. We ain't found Kyutaro either.
I told you, Kyutaro's doing just fine. Really now.
I'm sorry, everyone. I got into the elevator by myself. Sarah! I swear I'll be back quick. No matter how suspicious it is. If I can find out something about Keiji, I want to know, even if it's the worst possible answer. So, the classroom. Keiji, there's no one here. Show yourself. There was a sound near the teaching podium. Someone hiding behind the podium? Approach. Give me courage. What the? Don't come here, Sarah. Is that Keiji? I have to talk with him. That voice, it's you, isn't it, Keiji? Stay away. Are you the one who called for me? Listen to me. If you survive, then why? Don't come over here, Sarah. Ah, a sharp pain runs through my body. Keiji. Sarah. I think the last thing I saw was Keiji's face. Sometime earlier. Yo, how are you feeling? You got a pretty pained look there. At least give me a reply, Keiji. Morning. Ugh, my head's still spinning. Glad you're okay. Can you stand? I'm alright, having some trouble. I'm alright.
Hey, you look pretty drained. Are you okay?
Nah, no problems here. Appreciate the concern. Just not the most expressive guy, I guess. Now, gotta wake up and assess the situation. The coffin I was in earlier.
You've been saved, so be happier about it.
Do I look that gloomy? Celebrate enthusiastically, thank her, exit conversation. Thanks, Mai.
Yeah, I got hugged. You join us, Qtaro.
We're getting too carried away. Still looking a little woozy, KG? Confirm our situation. How are Sarah and the others? Exit conversation. Where are Sarah and the others now? They got an ID card and went to the upper floor. Seems the coffin control system worked out.
Glad you didn't have to get grilled.
No kidding. Well, that's a relief, so everybody's okay.
Well, about that. Ramada took a big injury.
And Maple's still running wild on this floor. What? Impressed you two are okay. Let's flee to the upper floor. Impressive you two are okay then. Well, we weathered it hiding in the coffins. Huh? But if they'd gotten locked, then we'd just have Sarah and the gang unlock them for us, right? You see.
But we can't hide here forever.
Yep, want to meet back with the rest.
I'm sure they're gonna cry. We gotta hurry upstairs.
Thing is, if Maple comes running after us, everybody will be in danger.
Then what should we do?
I got an idea. We turn the power off so Maple can't use the elevator.
You mean the breaker in the gallery? But then we'll be stranded.
Come on now, we've got this heavy shutter here. We'll be safe, alright? Guessing it's gotta be Sarah and the others who closed it from the control room. That being the case, hey, somebody, open up the shutter! Qtaro waved to give a signal, but nothing happened. Is nobody watching? Are we stuck here? Let's wait patiently. Let's think of another way out. For now, let's think of a way out of here. Yeah, I can't stand to just sit still. Let's take a careful look around. My voice is giving out. But there's a good stopping place. So much happens in this chapter. Very large shutter blocks the entrance.
So Sarah and the others must have closed this for us.
Yep, thinking as much. There's writing inside. It reads from left to right 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. It was too dark to notice this when I was in it. Oh? KG, look, this wall moved.
Seems like it'll open if we push it. A door?
Might push the wall. So it connected to here.
Hooray! We got out!
I'd like to go straight to floor 5, but let's go shut off power to the elevator. Breaker is on. This is the power for the elevator. Turn it off. That ought to keep Maple from going upstairs.
Should we return to the cemetery?
Right, before she finds us. Wait, somebody's coming. Hide. Is that Maple? What are we gonna do? She's acting strange. Approach her, watch from a distance. We approached Maple.
Keiji, Qtaro, Mai, don't come near me. I'll do something terrible to you.
It's alright, we'll stay away. It's alright. Lifted up Maple. Hey, KG! See, I won't put a scratch on you. You're kind. Seems like we'll be able to talk peacefully. I did terrible things to everyone. It's because we stole Midori's ID card from you, right? Hey, do you really like Midori that much? Yeah, but I have to kill him. Huh? The obstructors are tasked with killing everyone other than the human survivors. My target was the one in the number 4 coffin, which was Hiyori. So then you're actually on our side? Right, I am. But Hiyori put an obstacle in the way. A love program. I was configured to love Hiyori. Configured? That's why I can't kill Hiyori. But you all can end this love. I could become a weapon to kill Hiyori. That is my gimmick. What's that nonsense? Your feelings are being treated like some game mechanic? Yeah, but this feeling was a happy one. Far more so than Hiyori anticipated. And that's why you went on a rampage? I'm sorry. There's no time. Hey, stay with us. In the locker room. Check. The center one on the left side. The password is 3141. Once you have what's inside, come back here. Thank you, tell us more, we'll be back. Thank you, we'll be back. Let's go to the locker room. Have to find something. "3141" was written on the wall in our first trial room back in chapter 1 at the beginning of the death game. Yutaro, let's put in the password for this locker. Gotcha, leave it to me. They've gotten in sync. It's open. Obtained a lantern. Now what could this be? A light? Let's go back and ask Maple. Hey, Maple. Hiyori. Whoa, easy now. Hiyori. No use, she doesn't notice us. Is she broken? Maple told us to come back once we obtain this lantern. Maybe she wanted us to inspect this room? Let's try using the lantern. A painting of some scenery. What? This painting looks different. Let's give her a look-see. Can you reach, though? I'm gonna jump. Whoa, amazing stuff. Ow. Kitaro, you'll open up your wound. Sorry. But there's a switch behind that painting. I'll jump up. Hup. Press the switch. I wonder what that did. There's a dark passage beyond the lockers. Secret passage? Hey, let's check it out. I want to know what Maple wanted to tell us. True. Well then, let's head in. A bed illuminated by lights. Huh, wonder if I should take a nap. The lamp gives off a glaring light. Reminds me of the dentist. There's some kind of switch. Is this the power? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Business as usual. Ugh,
I could do it if it were a fingerprint scan. Yeah, didn't think that'd work.
She tried putting her finger to it. Hey, want something to drink? It's all hot drinks, though. Hot drinks, huh?
I'll have honey and lemon tea. Yutaro, Keiichi, you should have some too.
Ah, that might not be bad. You like it? Reminds me of club time back in high school. Relax just a little bit with the drink machine. A wide variety of tools. Kinda gets me excited. There's a big box labeled repaired. Open it up.
Yeah! Severed head? It's Midori's.
Nah, just a doll head. The box has got a letter in it. Let's see.
Master Hiyori, forgive the delay. The left eye and surrounding area have been repaired. Once charged, it should function properly.
This is some messy writing. What's up with this? A spare doll? Take it with us. Let's leave it. Maybe we should take this. You serious? Could be useful for something after all. Obtained Midori's head. Maple keeps muttering Hiyori to herself.
Hey, Maple. Here, it's Hiyori. Ah. Hiyori's here. I'm glad. Thank you. So you found the lantern.
Maple, tell us what you know. How can we fix you?
It's impossible. Never mind that. Listen. I'll tell you about the banquet.
Banquet?
The banquet is the last resort of this sub-game. It's the only way to clear it.
Was that?
It was written on that big gate. When the dead assemble, the banquet shall begin.
Does that have to do with the dummies, the coffins, dead bodies? The coffins, maybe?
Correct.
What do you mean by that?
What normally goes inside coffins are the dead. And there are 7 coffins in the cemetery. And there are 7 people in them once more. The banquet will be held. By doing that, even the dummies can be saved. How's that work? I mean, we have to kill our partners. Did you really hear that? What?
And if you don't want to go back to being a corpse, and before the game ends, have the one you're paired with take your place. Take my place? Simply make her into a corpse instead. Kill your partner.
Someone to take your place. Your true mission is to create substitutes for yourselves. Killing them just means putting them in your coffin. Anyone will do, doll or human, dead or alive.
That's all it takes? What in the world? There was never any reason for us to fight with the dummies.
If you clear the game, the collar bombs will stop. Then what about running out of power? If we run out of battery, we die, right? Will they still charge us after we clear it? I don't know. Hiyori might not think of me or you as anything more than gimmicks. No! But you see, you'll just stop. Your body will remain. There's a possibility you can be brought back. There's just no way, right? Who's going to bring us back? There's no way Asunaro would show us sympathy. He intended to dispose of us from the start. They've just been enjoying watching as we struggle helplessly.
We'll bring you back. I don't know how yet, but we ain't gonna abandon you. Not a chance.
Kitaro.
Because we're allies. More work for us. We're allies, after all. Ah, well said.
It's It's okay. You have allies. Don't be scared. How nice seeing you three. I feel like Maple. Hey, Maple. Damn it. Did she die? Let's go. We'll bring her back. We'll bring her back. Her body's still here, too. There's still the possibility. Something fell to the floor. Obtained a small key. Was Maple holding this? Maple holds Midori's head unmoving, her face frozen in a happy expression. Looks like we can use the key Maple had. Alright, and unlocked it! Darkness fills the area beyond the door. Go inside. I see a person's silhouette. Who's there? Oh no. You, if it ain't Saphalin. I'm not your enemy this time. Please don't hit me. I won't. Just gonna ask a few questions. Oh. What do you want from me? She's on guard. Why are you here? Loosen the mood. It's alright. We aren't gonna do a thing. You're so suspicious. I get that a lot. I was just asked to do maintenance by someone, that's all. Midori, I bet. Midori. So that's what you call him. Maintenance for this machine in the center? Oh. I won't tell you. I won't show respect to the enemy. Bingo. How dubious. Let's check this machine out. There's a large machine in the center. What's this? It's like a capsule. Doesn't budge when I touch it. A confusing machine. Naturally, I have no clue how to work this. Just touch stuff, try hitting it. Okay, let's try pressing this. Ooh, whoa! Some wild stuff happening here. Please, stop it! Then tell us about it already. Understood. Please watch. The hell's this? There's a headless Midori inside. A doll body? That's right. It was in my room. Is that room connected to this one? Could this machine be the machine that birthed us? Yes, it's called the AI Siever. AI Siever? You just put a doll inside and select an AI. Wait about 3 minutes, it'll ding and it's done. In that short a time, like a microwave. 3 minutes in that short a time? What are our lives? Are they that trivial? Hey, Saphalin, why were you doing maintenance on this? Because I heard it'll be used in the banquet. I suppose you intend to go through with that terrifying thing. Terrifying? But please be at ease. I don't have the doll's head or the ID card, so I can't do any more than this. So please don't bully me. Well, we know where the head is. I'm harmless. There's the torso of a doll Midori inside the AI Siever. We did have the head. Kyutaro, you look pained. Are you injured? I'm alright. I can examine you.
Better not. Go on, get checked. Have her examine you, Kyutaro. Alright. Alright, sorry, but I'll stay here and get treated for a little while. Honestly, it's been pretty rough. Don't go overboard with acting tough.
Leave it to us. You rest up, Kyutaro. That looks like it hurts. It's quite a deep wound. Who did that?
Ow, feels like staying put hurts more. Look, I know how you feel. Midori's head, pick it up. Sorry, Maple.
Are you sure? I feel kinda bad.
Midori's an evil man. He's not a good fit for Maple.
Well, okay.
Come on, let's go back. You're worried about Kitaro, right?
Yeah. If he's ogling her, I'll never stand for it.
That's her concern? Huh? Kitaro and Safalin aren't here.
Where'd you go? Kyutaro!
Are they in the back? What to do? Attach the head. Will this do?
I suppose it wouldn't move, huh?
Glad it's just a doll.
But what does this have to do with the banquet?
My guess is to fill the 7 coffins. The coffin Midori was in can't be left empty either.
Oh, so this doll will be his substitute.
That's right, but maybe even without this thing, we can have somebody substitute.
What are you doing? So you all really intend to do the banquet? I mean, isn't the banquet the only way we can clear the game with everyone alive? It's nothing so kind. This is the most awful game. You'll be killed. Someone will. Absolutely. No way. That's not what we heard. Maple said. At any rate, don't get in the coffins.
Is there any other way, Safalin?
Well,
if we do nothing, the dummy's collars will explode. If it helps the odds of saving them even a little, we gotta do it.
In that case, please, at least do this. As much as possible, try to keep it a secret who's in the coffins. The surveillance system is disabled currently. Now is your chance. Even obscuring just one person will help.
That's a tough request. Let's use the Midori doll. Let's disguise ourselves. How about this then? We put the Midori doll in that coffin. And I'll hide in a room somewhere. Then Midori won't see me anywhere, so he'll think Keiji's inside, right?
I see, a deceptive maneuver. Oh, interesting. But there's one more thing you need. It's...
I see.
Yes, I imagine it'll be difficult.
No worries, I can arrange for that.
Really?
Yep, now let's assemble everything we need. And if we give the Midori doll a personality with the AI Seever, we'll have a perfect substitute ready to go.
Our deception plan should work, right, Safalin? There's one other important thing. That doll head is out of battery.
It's gotta have power too? Talk about short-lived celebration.
But if you use the charger on floor 5...
For real? You got one of those? Alright, I'm sure the others will bring us the ID card. So if we can just charge this head...
Let's do it. There's no more reason to suspect everything. It's scary, but I've never felt such optimism. Hope sure is important. Please be careful. If you need treatment, come back here.
Hey, Keiji. Sorry, but could you drop by the cemetery? Well, alright. Cemetery. Let me sit myself down for a sec. What's wrong? KG, about our plan from earlier. Right, the deception using Midori's doll. To fool the enemy, first deceive your allies. KG, could we make it seem like you got executed in the coffin? What are you saying, Kyutaro? How will we do it? Deceive everyone? What's this plan look like, Kyutaro? You too, KG? It's simple, I tell ya. We put the dolls lying here in coffins and wait till the execution device starts. KG, you'll go up above and charge the head. When you come back, use the AI Seaver to make another Midori. And just swap what's inside the coffins and you can vanish, KG. Stop it. I feel bad for Sarah and everyone. Yeah, they just opened the lid, right? That's obviously not what I mean. We'll make something happen for the lid. What? KG, now'd be a good time to use that lantern you got. Okay, well, I was trying to make it to a better stopping place. But my voice really is giving out. I might lose it if I keep going, to be honest. So, there's a frost harper derby. He's been doing this thing lately where he's like moves the water bottle with his head so that he can tap the glass and get my attention. So probably means he also wants to play. So yeah, I think I'll end it here. But yeah. So much happened. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely had some issue with some of it, having to start over, but yeah. Thank you for sticking with me. This is probably an extra long video, but yeah. So maybe one more extra long one. I'll try not to split it in two. So I think anyway, it doesn't matter. We shall see. Alright. I hope that you all have a good something, even a little thing to just help bring some joy to your well-being. I don't know. I care about you. So yeah, I'll see you for part 12. Can't believe it. Such a long series. But I am having so much fun, so thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. So take care.